What's good, YouTube? My name is Malcolm. Welcome back to Pitchside, and we're here to discuss the Champions League draw for the round of 16. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thank you for supporting this channel thus far, and thank you so much for supporting the Pitchside official store. We got more merchandise coming your way, but let's just get right into it. We all know the Champions League is the best club competition in the world, and we're back for another round this upcoming February. Now, personally, I was looking out for three teams when it comes to this draw. I was looking out for my favorite team, Real Madrid, the team that I hate the most, Barcelona, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I said Ronaldo because he is that Juventus team, and it looks like all three parties got what I exactly wanted. Now, if you haven't seen the draw, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the list and give you guys my predictions on who is going to advance to the last 8 of the Champions League. Now, the first match is gonna be Manchester City versus Gladbach. And I know we're all thinking it, but I'm brave enough to say there's something going on between Uefa and Manchester City. You know, they escaped a ban, a 2-year ban, just a couple months back. And for some reason, they always seem to draw the easiest team in the round of 16. And if you don't believe me, let me go ahead and give you some evidence. So, in the last 6 years, Manchester City have faced Dinamo Kiev, Monaco, Basel, Schalke, Real Madrid, which was a tough tie for them, and now they're facing Gladbach in the round of 16. Now, I know I'm bringing some pretty serious accusations between City and UEFA, but the evidence is there, and you just tell me what that means. But obviously, we expect Manchester City to go through over both legs. I would say that Manchester City should not underestimate Gladbach. Gladbach did perform pretty well in a group with Real Madrid, Inter Milan, and Shakhtar. And you know Manchester City, for some reason when they play in the Champions League, the players sometimes don't have the mentality to perform in the Champions League, and sometimes Pep messes up his tactics. So I would not say this is going to be an easy tie for Manchester City, but over 2 legs, I think City are too strong for Gladbach, and they'll obviously go through. Now, the second match is going to be Lazio versus Bayern Munich, and I'm going to be honest, I don't even give Lazio a 1% chance of going through. Lazio, this was a little cute run that you've had in the Champions League. I know you don't really play in the Champions League a lot, but Bayern Munich are just too strong for this team. Maybe Immobile and Correa can, trouble Bayern Munich, but Immobile isn't scoring like he used to last season, and I don't really expect Correa to do really a lot against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich just have the better defense, midfield, and are much better offensively, so I expect Bayern Munich to go through without any trouble whatsoever. Now, the third match is going to be Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea, and at first glance, I know a lot of people are going to say Atletico Madrid are going to go through, but hear me out on this one. I think Atletico Madrid are a little bit overrated, especially in the Champions League in the last 3 years. I know they have the experience, they've been to 2 finals in the last 6 years, but I feel like they underperformed lately in the Champions League, and I feel like Chelsea can surprise them and beat them as the underdogs. Now, for Chelsea to upset Atletico Madrid, I think 2 things have to go their way. I think Frank Lampard has to start Giroud over Tammy Abraham. I just think Giroud is just a better striker, and he's proved it in the Champions League a couple of times, especially against Sevilla. And I think Werner has to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Listen, I don't think a striker can remain cold for a full season. I think in 2 months' time, Werner will start scoring at a better rate. And if that happens, then it's lights out for Atletico Madrid, and I see Chelsea going through. Now, I know this is a bold prediction, and I might be alone on this one, but I will die on this hill and predict that Chelsea are going to go through. Now, the fourth match is Leipzig versus Liverpool, and I'm actually excited for this tie. I think both teams are great attacking sides. I think we'll see a lot of goals between the 2 teams. Leipzig are one of those teams who are not afraid to attack, even if they're the underdogs. A lot of times when you see a small team facing a big team, you see them, performing a deep block and then counterattacking. But Leipzig are much more different. They have a great coach, and they love to attack no matter who they're facing. I know Liverpool in the past were struggling with injuries to their back line, and some of their players are not hitting the same form as last season or the season before. But ultimately, I think they have the better attackers, in Mane, Salah, Diogo Jota, Firmino if he starts to show up this season, and I think they'll ultimately beat Leipzig over 2 legs. But I think this is going to be a good attacking tie, and there'll be a lot of goals. But I know Leipzig will definitely go down swinging, and I don't think this will be an easy tie for Liverpool at all. Now, the 5th match is Porto versus Juventus. And on paper, I know this looks like an easy tie for Juventus, but Juventus are one of those teams that also underperforms in the Champions League. They're they've been too reliant on Ronaldo in the last couple of years in the Champions League. He scored all their knockout stage goals in the last 2 seasons, but I think this time he has more help from Morata, who's been scoring a lot in the Champions League, which will take the pressure off Ronaldo to score. I think this tie is a really good tie for Pirlo to get his feet wet in the Champions League. He's never experienced knockout stage football in the Champions League as a manager, and I think this tie will help him, kind of assess his team and kind of give him experience that he needs for the Champions League. Ultimately, I don't think Juventus are gonna, beat Porto comfortably, but I think Juventus will end up going through to the round of 8. Now, the 6th match is Barcelona versus PSG, and I'm really excited for this match because we get to see the team that I hate most get embarrassed once again. Now, I'm not really sure what the extent to Neymar's injury is, but I expect him to be back for this match or for this leg. And if he's back for this leg, then I'm sorry, Barcelona, I don't really give you a high chance of going through. I think PSG are just a better team, and Neymar gets to go back to Barcelona and show them what they've been missing. If both Neymar and Mbappe are fit for this tie, I just don't think Barcelona's defense can handle those two. And Barcelona's attack hasn't been playing that well. They haven't been getting a lot of production from Messi, Griezmann, and Dembele seems to get injured all the time. So in this tie, I have PSG going through to the last 8. And once again, Messi and Barcelona's dream of lifting the Champions League once again will be crushed. Now, the 7th match is Dortmund versus Sevilla. Now, this match is going to be 50-50 for me. Sevilla always dominate the Europa League, but when they come into the Champions League, they kind of struggle and underperform. While Dortmund are one of those teams who are a great attacking side, but sometimes they just dip in form and just underperform as well. I think this tie could go either way, but I'm going to go with Dortmund. I'm going to say Sevilla gets eliminated over 2 legs. Now, I think this tie is going to be really exciting. I think there's going to be a lot of goals in both games, but ultimately, I think Dortmund will go through and advance to the last 8. The last match is going to be Atlanta versus my Real Madrid. Now, Atlanta are a very good attacking side, and let's be honest, Real Madrid have not been playing good defense at all this season. So, on paper, it looks like Real Madrid should go through, but as a Real Madrid fan, knowing how we've been playing this season, I'm not going to underestimate Atlanta, especially the way we've been underperforming against some of the easiest teams that we should be beating. Now, I know Zidane has not had a lot of players to his disposal. There's been a lot of players who, have been injured, or some players who have been missing through COVID. But overall, I think Real Madrid will advance to the last 8, but I think it will not be easy over 2 legs, and I will not underestimate Atlanta, and that's for sure, especially the way Real Madrid have been playing this season. But if I was to give some odds to this matchup, I would think 70% I think Real Madrid will go through, and 30% Atlanta will go through. So those are my predictions for the round of 16. As you can see, I have the whole right side going through in Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Liverpool, Juventus, PSG, Dortmund, and Real Madrid will be in the last 8, in my opinion. Comment below on who you think will advance to the last 8, and what you guys think will be the best matches to watch. And comment below on who you think will win this year's Champions League. That's all I got for today. Thank you for your support if you made it this far. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Check out the Pitchside official store. And until next time, peace.